Here we go, folks. First fish of the morning. Probably a largemouth. Yep. Or a smallie. Alright, well, good morning, friends. It's Nick Mulbauer here. It's been a while again. Ben and I, like I said on the last video, we've kind of simmered down. I'm out here before work this morning. I got 2 hours. First largemouth bass of the morning. It's been pretty slow. Caught him off some rocks in about 10 feet of water, I'd say. And I'm just out here throwing my classic 3-inch Berkeley power bait minnow. And right now I just got a little spinner apparatus on there as well, just for fun, for the early morning hours. Try to get their attention. I'll probably switch that out soon. Water clarity here is really good, so don't need anything super bright in my opinion. But we're out here this morning trying to catch some bass, maybe stumble upon a crappie if I have it my way. Very unlikely, but no expectations for the day. We're just fishing, having a nice little time. So stick around and we'll see what the day brings. We have this tiny hook on here, so they can easily get off. It's a hard fighting fish, that's for sure. Oh, that's a nice sized largemouth. He's a broad one too. Let's get him in the boat. Get a hand on his lip before he flops. How about that, folks? That's a nice largemouth for us. Nice broad largemouth on that really tiny hook. Made a good run with that. Nice fish there. Nice thick broad fish. Beautiful fish. Right out here just north of Ames, just on the pit that everybody walks around and bikes. Nice clear sand pit. Yeah, you can always find bass tucked up against the shore out here. Beautiful fish. Let's try to catch another one, I think. I just lost one too. I'm glad that one hung on, because that's a better fish than the last one that got off. Good deal. We want the big ones. I guess I'll just leave that spinner on. Didn't seem to bother them any. Just wish the hook was a little larger. There's a fish. think this one feels as large as the last. Not a bad fish though. Bass number 3, friends. Every bass is being picked up by parallel casting to the shoreline. If you want to improve your odds out here, I mean, one of the best things you can probably do is find the steep shoreline where the rock has, you know, where the rock comes down steeper, a lot more rock for those fish to hide in. There's rock all around this entire pond, and if you fish the shallow rock, you will pull bass out. But it seems that if you want to make the best of your time out here, find the steeper rock. There's a wall of rock along the banks there, and those fish just tuck themselves right up in there and wait for something to swim by. Just like that bass was probably waiting for that little minnow to come by there. So a little bit of advice there for out here or anywhere. Find that steep rock bank, parallel cast along it. A bass is likely to come out of those rocks. There's one out in deeper water. I figured I'd get one out of the deeper water. Dinky. Hey, for every monster you gotta catch 42 smalls, right? Still all look like healthy fish, so I can appreciate that. Maybe one day there'll be a 20. It's still fun catching one too out of deeper water, just tossing out into the abyss and getting one to bite. It's a lot of fun. Alright folks, so I'm back at that point that I caught that larger one off of. I worked this whole bank all the way to the other side of the bridge, and all I caught was that. I hadn't had a bite since I caught that one out in deeper water. And I'm back here. I'm going to make my way around there to the corner over there, and that is how I'll end my day. But I just had to stop by here again because this always seems to produce a fish. So I'm going to give it a couple casts before I head to that point. So let's make our way and try to make the best of what's left of the morning. There's another one right off that point. They just love it. Nothing of size, but still goes to show you you can always pull a fish off of there. Alright folks, so I don't know what was last recorded. I had a fish on and he quick released himself, and I don't know if the camera caught that or not because it died right after that, but we're still at this point. We're still gonna see if we can just thoroughly work it a little bit, and then after that we're gonna go to that corner again. But I'm just gonna give this thing a few more casts and see if I can pull anything else out of here. one. Set the hook on him and he popped off. How silly is that? That was a good hook set too. Small hook, I suppose. Well, regardless of catching a fish or not, it just goes to show that this point holds some fish. I thought that was a fish too. That's a fish. I thought it was a I thought that was a rock. I thought I got hung up on the log. See? Look, we missed one and we still catch another one on here. I thought it was a log. Maybe it popped off the log and a fish hit it off that log. Ooh, it's a big smallmouth, guys. Look at him. Let's get him in. Let's get him in. No! No! Are you serious? Oh my gosh, that was a huge smallmouth. I missed him. That's when you need a net, I guess. That's the first fish I've ever missed without a net that I really wanted in. How horrible. How horrible. Oh, my heart's beating so hard. I'm not going to show that heartbreak on camera. Maybe I will. Oh my gosh. Wasn't meant to be, guys. Wasn't meant to be. That's just, what do? You just sit there and you cry a little inside. Heartbreaking. That's fishing. We've all experienced it. It's life. That was a beautiful smallmouth though. That was a big one. There we go. That might be the one that came out of the shallow there. Got a good hit set on him. Why couldn't we have done that with that smallmouth? I'm telling you. Make mistakes. What did we learn today? We learned to not use dinky hooks while bass fishing. Big mistake. Big mistake. Well, friends, I think we're gonna have to chalk this trip up as more heartbreak than anything. That smallmouth is on my mind. It happens. I just don't probably have the right hook on, and that's what did me in. You know, we make mistakes and can't take them back. But you know, I always just enjoy the opportunity to get out and fish. So, and there'll be another one. Another one will come along one day that I'll get a bite, and hopefully I'll have the upper hand on that one. That was an amazing fish. Caught some other fun fish. Got that one nice largemouth. All in all, it was a nice short trip. I had a lot of fun, so we'll get them next time. Thank y'all for coming. We love that you guys watch our videos, and we will see you guys next time.